Hi students, let us see this question. There was some structure with alkyne groups were given in the presence of Lindlar's catalyst. And they are asking us to find out what is the major product of that. So in that there is A option, B option, C option, both A and B were given. So in the question actually there should be the major product produced. So here we have to identify which is the major product. Now, you all know that alkynes, what is Lindlar's catalyst first of all? I hope so many of you know what is Lindlar's catalyst. Lindlar's catalyst is nothing but palladium in the presence of barium sulfate, where barium sulfate acts as catalytic poison. As it is a catalytic poison, there would be restriction of hydrogenation of the alkynes. That is, only one equivalent of hydrogens would be added and it produces alkenes. We know that in the presence of palladium by barium sulfate, it undergoes syn addition. That is, groups would be added on the same side, whereas in the presence of sodium in liquid ammonia, it would undergo anti-addition. Here, as it undergoes syn addition, it should form a cis alkene, because it is undergoing syn addition, which implies that it should form cis alkene. What is meant by cis alkene? Having the same groups on same side. So if you check the options A, B, C, D, here in the case of A, see whether we will take that both the cases, both the alkyne groups, when it is added, it should undergo only cis form of alkene should be produced. We can see here that this is hydrogen and here also hydrogen. Here also hydrogen and hydrogen. So it leads to the formation in this case as cis alkene. But whereas B, when you check that, take the structure of B. Here there is double bond and here there is double bond. So suppose here if you have hydrogen, this hydrogen would be on the other side. So here we can observe that in this structure, this is having a trans alkene, and as well as here we need to get another carbon atom being attached to it, where we are not getting, where directly the double bond is linked to it. So which do imply that here A itself is the option, because it has formed cis alkene. Both the hydrogens here also on same side and here also is on same side. So in the presence of Lindlar's catalyst, it generally undergoes syn addition, whereas in the presence of sodium and liquid ammonia, it generally undergoes anti-addition, and the produced product would be trans alkenes. Remember that carefully. So here in this double bond case, there is a trans alkene produced, but it is not related to the question given also. So anyway, we have clearly understood that A would be the correct answer, because B is not correct. Anyway, C is not having double bond at all, because in the presence of Lindlar's catalyst, only one hydrogen should be added, because barium sulfate is catalytic poison. And D, both A and B are not correct. Therefore, correct option is only E. Right? By seeing the structure, that is the reason, by just seeing in organic chemistry, by just seeing the structures, we should not get confused. Hi students, let us see this question. There is a question asked: a hydrocarbon A adds on 1 mole of hydrogen to give another hydrocarbon, and also decolorizes bromine water. A reacts with acidified KMnO4 to give 2 moles of same carboxylic acid. Then the structure of A is. From those conditions given here, it decolorizes bromine water, indicates it need to have unsaturation. When it is added to 1 mole of hydrogen, it gives rise to another hydrocarbon, means that it may be alkyne or alkene. But here the product implies that with acidified KMnO4, it gives 2 moles of same carboxylic acid, means that surely it's an alkene. So A is an alkene. When it is treated with 1 mole of hydrogen, it produces an alkane, which is another hydrocarbon. As A has double bond or unsaturation, it could decolorize bromine water. Now with acidified KMnO4, it should give 2 moles of same carboxylic acid. Now let us see how alkenes reacts with acidified KMnO4. Let us see simple trick how to get the product in the presence of acidified KMnO4 or acidified K2Cr2O7 or on oxidative ozonolysis also. Completely most of the cases we get the same product. Now the thing is, suppose if we have an alkene present like this, CH double bond CH, same alkyl group bonded to it or different alkyl groups bonded to it. What you need to do in the presence of acidified KMnO4 is, when you take acidified KMnO4 or K2Cr2O7 or on oxidative ozonolysis, you should cleave this double bond and you have to put oxygen. As well, the hydrogen directly bonded to unsaturated carbon should be changed to OH group. This is the easiest trick to get the product in the presence of acidified KMnO4 or K2Cr2O7. So what is the products from our condition in this? R bond C, H should be changed to OH, double bond O plus C double bond O, bond OH, bond R. So we get 2 moles of carboxylic acid in this example of alkene taken. Not for all alkenes always we will get carboxylic acid. In these reactions we generally could get carboxylic acid or ketones. Let us see at what conditions we can get ketones. Now suppose the alkene is present like this. See, there were 2 alkyl groups, 2 same or different alkyl groups, whatever it may be. You can just do what is, that is, you cleave the bond and keep double bond O, and if there is only hydrogen directly bonded to unsaturated carbon, you should get OH, otherwise you don't get. So in the presence of acidified KMnO4, you will get C double bond O, bond R plus C double bond O, bond R. H should be changed to OH. Here we got one as carboxylic acid and one as ketone. So which implies, depending on the structure of alkene, we can get on oxidation with acidified KMnO4 ketones or carboxylic acids. Here they are asking us to find out an alkene structure with acidified KMnO4 which gives 2 moles of same carboxylic acid. To give same carboxylic acids 2 moles, we have 2 conditions required. One is alkene should be symmetrical alkene. Then only it can give 2 moles of same carboxylic acid. To easily identify the answer. Now, second condition is it need to have, for both unsaturated carbons, there should be 1 hydrogen directly bonded. So, to the unsaturated carbon, there should be hydrogen bonded to unsaturated carbon. Then only it could get converted into carboxylic acid. Otherwise, it becomes a ketone. So, surely 2 moles of same carboxylic acid they have set, means there should be unsaturated carbons bonded to, that is hydrogen bonded to unsaturated carbon directly. Then only that would be changed to OH and we can get a carboxylic acid. So let us check whichever satisfies these 2 conditions would be the correct option for the given question. So here, first one, this is not a symmetrical alkene because symmetrical alkene means on either side of the double bond, it should have 2 same groups. Here on this side we have methyl group, whereas on that side we have propyl group. So it is not a symmetrical alkene. Let us check the case of B. In case of B, when you check, you can see that on this side there is a ethyl group. On that side also there is an ethyl group. So which implies we have understood B will be the correct answer. Because there is a symmetrical alkene, to the unsaturated carbon, for both the unsaturated carbons there should be at least 1 hydrogen directly bonded. So B is the correct option. But let us check why C and D are not correct also. So in case of C, as we said already, there is a propyl group and there is a methyl group. C is completely same as A itself. So CH2 double bond CH, here we can see that only on one side we have propyl group, on this side we don't have any propyl group. So which implies that correct option is B. So A, C and D are not correct options. A and C, of course, it was given to be the same thing also. So D is also not correct because on this side there is no alkyl group. On that side it has got propyl group. So we can say that if you take that when it gives two same carboxylic acids, what should be the condition required? It should be symmetrical alkene, and next is hydrogen bonded to unsaturated carbon has to be taken. So we have seen that already B is the correct option.